Kia ora. Made a little screen recording for you people here because by now you've probably received your child's mid-year report for 2018, and I just wanted to put together a little something for you guys in case you're wondering why it looks quite different from the last reporting that was sent home last year. So this is what your child report looks like, and one thing I want to make quite explicit to you guys is that this is an interim report. So you might recall that national standards was abolished last year with the new government coming in, and we are setting up a little bit of an interim measure here as we collect voice from you guys, the parents, as to what you would like to see and how you think reporting should look, as well as look at our staff voice and what suits our learners best. So this is the first and last time you'll see a report like this from Russell Street School. So what's changed about it? First thing that you'll notice is that there's a little bit of a language change. So previously we've talked about your child is working at, above or below the national standard for reading, writing and maths. We haven't changed it a lot, but essentially what we've shown is where they're working within the curriculum level for a child at that age. And to give you a bit of an understanding about that, I want to show you this diagram right here. So let's just say your child's in year 4, then you'll see as per this diagram here that we would hope that they are functioning within level 2 of the curriculum, and they might be entering level 3 of the curriculum, but they're well and truly finished level 1 of the curriculum here. So that's what we are using as a yardstick for how we measure success. And the difference between that and national standards is that national standards was quite rigid in where a child had to be at the end of a given year. So what the change and the moving away from that is meaning that teachers are given a bit more freedom to make this judgment about where your child sits in relation to where they should sit against the New Zealand curriculum here. So national standards said at the end of year 4, said child must be at this point right here. And let's just say they didn't quite meet that, then we would have to say they were below standard, which obviously as teachers we don't really like using language like that. It's a bit of a deficit approach, and it's not really good for our learners to be reading things like that about them. Obviously too, if they're past this or at this mark, then we would say they were at standard. So you can sort of see that it's given us a little bit more of a range. So the language, if we flip back to this example here, working within the expected curriculum level or beyond if they're into that next level, or working towards the curriculum level if they're not quite there yet. So we would hope that this report gives you that little bit of reassurance of where your child sits. Obviously, the teachers will talk to how they're working in each of these core curriculum areas and some ways that you can support at home, which is quite good. The other thing that's a little bit different, we haven't done this with a mid-year report, is this focus down the bottom on the school vision and values. So traditionally we've called it a general comment, and it's only reported at the end of the year. So being that our school vision has changed to empowering agency, innovation and leadership, and our school values that we are really just really getting out there a bit more predominantly, we wanted to have a chance to really celebrate that. So it's looking at your child as a whole learner rather than just what they achieve in the areas of reading, writing, and mathematics. Now, obviously, that's still important to us, but this is the sort of stuff that is a real pleasure to read. So you can sort of see from this comment here, it talks a lot about embracing our school values, being a role model, lots of the attributes I think that we want all kids to be leaving Russell Street School with. Look, that's pretty much it. The rest of it is all probably looking a bit self-explanatory to you guys, but just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the change and why that was made, and hope that makes a bit of sense to you. Cool, thanks for listening.